fucking Motel 6 right now.
He's not even here.
It's like, why are you texting other girls?
Dude, I need to go to bed, man.
Wait. Let's I got you, man, because you're my girl. Ready? Yo, Slick, give me your phone right now and let me see who you texted last.
He's not gonna.
Oh, it's her.
He said he texted you.
No, he didn't.
She said no.
I'm gonna go cry.
She's fucking getting annoyed. She wants me to look at her phone.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Wait, are we playing Tetris?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? Wait, do you play Tetris 99?
No, I'll try it though.
Do you care if I'm really rude?
No, of course not. I don't know Mr. Florida. I don't think I would go to Florida. That's a long flight. Mario 64. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. This isn't even my playlist anymore. Ask him about his qualified boxes when he's back. Why? Oh, ads. Oh no, who's this? Who is this? Why are they doing this to me? Is this fun? Is this fun? We're just adding OTK members. He didn't want to join. That's okay. Oh no, who's this? Darion? Let's see. CYR. Okay. Why isn't it working? Oh. Lakari is gonna be next. Destiny. Who's Destiny? Oh no, I saw Destiny on someone's. Stream before. I think it was Kiana's stream. Hails B. Why are you guys doing this? If these people actually join, can you just... Yeah, do that. Are you fixing your hairline?
No.
Oh. Is this your girlfriend, Miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go. She just texted.
Oh my gosh. X, what happened? Chat? He wishes. Mitch Jones. Okay. Why play ads right now? Because you guys need to subscribe. Just kidding, I don't care if you do or not. Lakari. Connell. Is that how you say that? This is terrible content. Someone needs to pick up. No one's going to pick up. They're like, who the fuck is this? I don't know. It's not Chris, by the way. Thank you for the subscription. Invite Darion back. Skept podcast. Oh, Damien, thanks. Who's this? How do you even say that? Welcome to the Ms. house. This is usual stuff. Okay, I can get used to it. Okay. Okay, Ms. is literally just farming. Are they too much for me? No. Glad they're not answering. Hi, Gooey. This is the worst Valentine's Day I've ever seen. Were you a medical kid in middle school too? I don't know if you'd say that. Kind of, but gotta say music on stream is the best music I've heard in any stream ever. Well, that's because I'm not supposed to be playing this music. You want Moxie? Who's Moxie? Call Espen, he's crying. Okay. I don't think I can add him. Oh my gosh, there's such a huge log. Wait, guys. There we go. Call Europe. I don't know who that is. Oh no, who's that? Why are you leaving? Aw, Rising, thank you. He doesn't want to answer. He's sick of it. Rich? Rich. I don't know who that is either. Have Ms. go skydiving? I'm going with Slick. Here it comes again. Nobody's gonna answer. No, he didn't, see? admin raids. Rich didn't answer. Gooey. Left the group. See, all these people are leaving
What are
the group.
doing on stream?
Waiting for you to be done with whatever you're doing.
You're like.
Hello?
Thanks for the fucking message today, dickhead.
Hello?
You shut your ass up when you talk to me, Miss Shit.
Oh, sorry. Let me be you to Train Rex. Oh, good job, Train. Good job on that goal. Oh, that was so good, Train. Good job, Train. You fucking did it, Train. Good job. Oh, it's okay. You lost $10,000. Dude, Axion, shut up, bitch.
Shut yo big lip, no titty having ass anymore up, bitch.
Piece of moo, you probably know who this is. Check your DMs once in a while.
No, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I don't. This isn't Russell.
Oh, yeah, fair. That's true. Listen, Axion, you stupid fuck. Thanks for the message today.
Yeah, fuck
What's
you
it
and
called?
fuck your
Okay.
birthday.
What?
Stuff your toe.
What?
Axion.
What if someone said that to you?
Then I'd give him some money.
Axion, fuck you, and I hope you stub your toe.
All right, where's the PayPal?
Dude, has Train ever given you money?
No, why? What do you?
What's with the boxes?
Oh, it's like, do you want to go to bed?
Hey, don't look
You
at those
mad?
boxes.
Hey,
does
don't
that
stare at
do?
my boxes. Uh-oh, Slick's mad.
Ask
We gotta go.
Miskip if he would snap on his wiener if he could.
No, don't answer that because I don't know who that guy is. All right, I gotta go. Action, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go to a
Yeah, I
party.
gotta go too. I'm busy.
We gotta go to a
I
party.
gotta go gamble. I'll talk to you later.
All right, we're going to gamble. Bye.
Don't leave because Slick can just come in for him.
Yo, Slick. All right, I ended the call. Dude, she's cringy.
What the fuck? Hi.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
S-Fan?
Hey, did you get Q?
Dad?
Okay.
Hold on, bro.
Dude, the last game was good, but our mana, like, they just kept draining us the whole time.
Yeah, they literally suck the life out of us, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But
It's so bad.
Trill freaking killed it, though.
S-Fan, can you invite me to the
did.
guild?
Me too.
Yeah, log on.
You want the
Oh, no,
arena
you
team
log on.
invite?
Yeah, invite me to the team. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys keep doing your arenas in here. Have fun. I'll be back later. Okay.
Alright.
These queues are actually taking a long time. I hope we can get our 10 games.
Yeah, they are. We need 7 more arena games, dude. 7.
7 more games.
We've only
We're
done,
at
guys, we've only
28.
done 3. We've only done 3 arena games so far.
Yeah. 1998, though, that's pretty decent.
1998, that was a good year.
Yeah, good year, solid year.
Good year.
I love 1998.
Okay.
That was one of
Yeah,
our-
I think Miz was born that year.
Okay.
it?
Do you guys care if I'm mean to you?
Go ahead and do,
That was so stupid. Okay. Anyways. Oh no, I turned off my camera. Hi guys. Classic. Why is he an idiot? So mean.
Experiences like that, because I think like me and my sister didn't really like share a lot of like the same like interests when it when we were growing up. I feel as adults now we're like starting to like share more of like the same likes on things, but yeah, I don't really like remember going to a lot of events with my sister. Like we maybe went to like a few concerts, but that's
did your parents ever take you to an event that you just didn't want to fucking go to, but you had to go to because your parents were going to?
Football matches.
Football matches.
My dad used to drag me to football matches. He's gonna love this bit now. He said, "I didn't drag you. You wanted to go." No, he would bribe me with chocolate. He would be like, "I'll buy you a Galaxy bar, which is like this chocolate in the UK. Not like the small bars, like the this sized block one. You know, where it's like we're talking like we got some serious chocolate mileage here." He's like, "I'll buy it for you." And then I had to then. This is the worst part. My dad will laugh at this. Is that when I was like 8, he would take me to like the pub before.
Yeah.
Right.
Where it was literally like it's like a football club, right? So it's cheap, it's dirty, it's absolutely rammed, it stinks. It's like everyone is eating like pork scratchings and downing like really cheap pints.
Right.
I actually remember just sitting there, just like not understanding anything. Although that they would just ask me sometimes stuff about football, and I'd be like, Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
I just remember I never understood anything.
Right.
And one time I went to a match and Everton, my dad's obsessed with like Everton family and stuff. And I remember they won because I was there. And my dad was like convinced that I was the good luck charm.
Yeah.
To why we won. So I got dragged to more, even though I told them, I was like, I hate it. I do not want to go. I absolutely despise this. Because I would just stand there. And I remember it was cold. And it was so loud, and I just wanted to play my Game Boy. But I had to watch these people kick, and I was like, why is it 90 minutes long? That's so long.
So yeah, to a child, 90 minutes is a long time.
And like, I would always be like, can I get some like, because I don't know why. I always as a kid, I just wanted to eat.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to eat. And they would sell those like stupidly long hot dogs at these football events.
Yeah.
I remember one time I had one. And my dad let me like just like hold on to it for like 2 seconds, and someone bumped into me and I dropped it.
Right.
And then I was so mortified. And I remember I think that ruined football for me. I was like, no, I'm done.
Can't even eat a hot dog piece.
This guy didn't even buy me a new one. He like knocked me over, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I was like 8, so I didn't know how to articulate. All I remember was I was just really sad that I dropped this hot dog.
Right.
And you couldn't buy a new one because
my dad had just given me like enough money to buy it, and it was like I couldn't, I know he'd like let me have it, and I was like, oh my god, no. And then all the other food was like, it was like steak and kidney pies from like this thing called pucker pies in the UK. They're so bad. They're really, really bad.
Right.
But no, I remember that like, I sort of liked it, but just remember being like totally confused and not really understanding it. And I never really liked football.
Yeah.
My brothers did though. They liked going. And my older brother liked it a lot, but I just never liked it. And I felt like I was a failure to my dad because he was like, I just want you to like sports. Why can't you like sports?
Why can't you be a normal person and like
football?"
sports?
I'm like the only kid in the UK that didn't like football. And he's like, why? Why?
I remember like because my parents were like really into like looking at property. Right, like
What?
and for the longest time I was like, oh, are we gonna move house? Like, you know, I would get excited. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, it's like, no, we're just looking.
What?
And I was like, we're literally window shopping houses, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, to a 10-year-old, I was like, what the fuck?
This sounds like the most privileged, non-privileged thing I've ever heard.
Well, because it's like, you know, because my dad is like, you know, heavily into like stocks and like investing. And
He's
shit
an
like that.
investment.
He's an investor.
I'm watching A Home in the Sun because it's an investment.
Yeah, he was an investor, right? And also like my parents used to go a lot as well so that they could get inspirations for like interior design and stuff like that. Because, you know, my dad loved doing like renovations into the house and stuff. So he would get a lot of like good ideas from that, right?
That makes more sense.
Yeah, but like, you know, to a 10-year-old, I don't know what the fuck like all that shit is, right? Like you would think if your parents came up to you and said, son, we're going to go check out some houses today, the first thing you would think of as a 10-year-old is, yay, we're moving, right? And my sister, who's like 3 years younger than me, was like, oh, we're moving house. That's so exciting. Yay. So naturally, for the first couple of times, we'd go along with them, right?
Yeah.
Until we realize we're not moving.
We're just looking at
We're
houses.
just looking at them.
I have a question, actually. This just came out. You can't answer it. Can't rip, unfortunately. Because it's about brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So, how did... Because, you know, obviously, let's say there's two siblings or 3 siblings in my house. How was it decided who gets which bedroom in your house?
That's a good question. Well,
Did you ever ask?
Battle Royale. Squid Game.
Because
Squid Game.
I am the middle son, right?
Right.
And I got the tiniest room.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, I think for us, we got lucky because the house that I grew up in or I was born in was like bought just at the same time as they got that house. So I basically got first dibs, right? Because my sister wasn't born yet.
Oh, so you got to choose.
It wasn't, no, I wasn't like a 3-year-old being like, father, this room is a little larger than the other one.
Well, you know what's funny? That's exactly what my parents fucking did.
Really?
They asked me when I was like 2 or whatever which room I wanted.
Gosh, when you were 2.
I don't know, like at an age where I cannot comprehend what I am doing. Right?
It's a big space either way, right? For a kid.
I'm like, this is fine. This is great. I literally chose like the Harry Potter closet. And I'm like, Mum, don't fucking believe what 2 or 3-year-old Connor chose. Why would you do that?
His mum comes out with the contract. Is
she's
this
like,
this you? This your name?
I've got the receipts.
Did you sign this?
You signed by blood.
Did you sign this?
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I would never choose it. You know I would have never chosen
I got the room which was right next to my parents' room because obviously I was the firstborn child, right?
Yeah.
And then my sister got the last room, which just so happened to be next to the toilet. Right. So I remember she would complain being like, you know, because I think our rooms were pretty much the same size. Like it might have been minor differences, but it didn't really matter. It was roughly the same size. But I remember my sister used to complain being like, you know, well, at least you're not fucking in a room where like every time someone has to take a shit in the middle of the night, you get woken up by it. And I was like, yeah, okay. Well, that sounds like a you
But
problem.
also you're closest to the toilet, so that's
exactly. That's what I said. I was like,
that's an advantage.
that's a perk.
Yeah.
I'm wondering comments if you have brothers and sisters or whatever. How was it decided which room was given to?
Can't relate.
Or were you all just shoved into one room?
Can't relate.
That's
Yeah,
also- they
well,
can't relate.
actually, yeah. When we were like really little, my sister and I, like, you know, obviously just slept in the same room in the same bed, right? And then it's probably maybe when I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 that I finally got to pick one of the rooms. But like, I don't remember there being like a ritualistic fucking Squid Game of like,
Well, it wasn't.
now
It
fight
was-
to the
It
death.
was just apparently I chose this room, which is
Do you remember choosing the room?
No, of course not. I don't. I remember I'd asked my parents later on. I was like, "Wait, I chose it." I'm like, "Why would you listen to me? Why? I am not in the right mind. I do not have. I cannot make good decisions."
Yeah. I mean, it was probably massive to you when you chose it. You know, the room.
Yeah. It was tiny.
Yeah.
I was like, you could like. There was no place to put more than like a single bed. Not that I would ever need more than a single
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah,
but, like, even if I wanted bigger, there was actually no space to put it anywhere.
Yeah.
And so it was just like.
But of course,
so
you
small.
talking about that, right? Like you obviously remember it different to your parents, right? So
Yeah.
I guarantee
Yeah.
your parents are gonna remember it and recall it differently, being like, "Oh, I specifically remember Connor fucking
Yeah.
volunteering as tribute." You know, being like, "Yes, I will take the smallest room for the family."
Going back to like weird events your parents are taking you to. So I remember I think the weirdest thing, well, not the weirdest, but the thing that sticks out in my mind right now is my parents or my mum wants me once took me to a meditation meetup. Okay, I think it was a meditation meetup. Okay, so I think what happened is, so my mom's like Buddhist.
Yeah.
So, you know, as a Buddhist, this was before like I became like a monk or a kid monk or anything like that. So, you know, sometimes you pray or you meditate for good karma and all that stuff. So sometimes my mom would go to like these Buddhist meetups or these meditation meetups where what you do at this meetup is you go there and you meditate for about an hour in like darkness. Right.
Okay.
So
Wait, with a bunch of other people? Or
with
like,
a bunch of other people.
Okay.
Right. So like I was about 7 years old when this happened. Right. So I think like at that time, like there was no one to take care of me at home or something. I don't know why. Yeah. But my mom was like, Gant, you're coming with me. We're gonna meditate. And I remember her framing it in a way where we're just gonna meditate for a little bit. Like 5 minutes or something. That's what it was in my head, right? I didn't know how long I would be sitting still for at this meetup. I thought, because she told me how to meditate and we'd do it for like 10 to like 15 minutes at most, right? That's what I thought I was getting into. So we get there. I remember like the head guy was just like, hey, thank you all for coming. So we're gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna hit the gong and we're gonna turn off the lights and we're gonna just sit here for an hour. And after the hour's on, I'm gonna hit the gong again.
Squid Game. You turn the lights on. half people are dead.
And so I remember thinking, what the fuck? I've got to sit here in silence for an hour. What? I was 7 years old. I couldn't like sit still for 5 minutes, let alone a fucking hour.
It's like solving the God equation.
So I remember like sitting down. I'm like fucking panicking, trying to figure out how the fuck I am going to sit here for an hour. I look over to my mum. My mum's just like already like fucking in the zone. Yeah. She's already ready.
long gone.
She's done it. She's long gone. She's in another fucking dimension right now. And so he hits the gong. Luckily, they have a clock in the room, so you can see how much time goes past. Now, what you're meant to do during meditation is like you are meant to just clear your mind, right? The point of an hour is that it shouldn't feel like an hour because to your mind, it should be as empty as possible. So you shouldn't really feel the passage of time, or you should feel it less than usual. Right. That's the entire like zone you're supposed to get in with meditation. So I remember thinking, all right, Gant, you got this. You've meditated for 15 minutes, you can do an hour. And I remember sitting there, and to me, I'm like, I think about 40 minutes has passed. Let me sneak over at the clock. I look over, 5 minutes has gone by. I'm just like, oh, fuck. I start fucking sweating. I look around.
How are you seeing the clock in the dark?
Huh? It was like one of the glow-in-the-dark clocks.
Okay.
With like luminescence.
That makes it even harder not to look as a kid.
I
want to look at the glowing thing.
So I'm just like, so I come up with this five head strategy, right? Yeah. Because I'm at that point I was fucking obsessed with Pokemon, right? So
who wasn't?
Who wasn't? So like I remember like back in the day I had like recorded like an entire season of Pokemon, and that was like my only entertainment. So I had like watched this VHS of this recording of Pokemon like fucking 10-20 times, right? 10-20 times. So I think to myself, how am I going to get through an hour? I got a 5-head idea. What if I just watch 3 episodes of Pokemon in my mind? and if I watched 3 episodes of Pokemon in my mind, an hour would have passed, right? So I remember.
What is this fucking serial experiments lane? Like,
so I escape into the chasm of my mind.
Is this the metaverse?
I like enter the metaverse in my mind, and I just start watching. I just start playing the episodes of Pokemon that I can remember. Unfortunately, I think some gaps were missed off because I remember like watching in my mind 3 episodes, looking at the clock, and half an hour had gone by. So I'm just like, okay, maybe time moves differently in my mind.
I got a gold split on watching Pokemon.
So I think I watched an entire season of Pokemon in my mind.
Your mind was just like, all right, cutting out all the filler right now. Only the important information.
So I think I got through an entire fucking season, and then I finally hear the gong, and I'm like, thank fuck. And I remember afterwards, like, some of my mom's friends comes over to her and be like, well, I'm like so impressed with your son. Like, how did you sit there for an hour? Like, my son can't concentrate on anything for 5 minutes. I'm so impressed with your son. And I'm just like, they don't know. I just watched Pokemon for an hour.
Meanwhile, you are drenching in sweat. You're like, what does Ash say again in this episode?
Yo, Ash was about to get to the Indigo League. Man, you stopped at a fucking good point, man.
How the fuck did you do that? That's insane.
This man literally opened up his third eye by reciting Pokemon in his head.
Anime companies hate this one trick to letting you rewatch the anime. In your mind.
You wouldn't recite Pokemon, would
That's
you?
the real secret to like reaching enlightenment. You don't empty your mind. You just watch an entire season. You just watch One Piece in your mind, and you just reach enlightenment.
Could you do that now?
I could not do that now.
I could watch a show and then couldn't do that immediately after.
Well, because that was back in the day when you were a kid and you had like that one thing that you watched over and over.
Oh, yeah,
so you You could just like recite it. Like I remember I could probably like recite the entire movie of Toy Story or something in my mind, just because I had watched it so many times.
Oh, damn.
You know.
I have some movies like that too. I could probably recite the entirety of Pulp Fiction. It's just because I've seen it so many fucking times. Right now, 3.5 hour movie. Let's go.
Well, if you need to meditate for that long,
Like when I need to meditate, I'm just like. I'm just like,
say what again? Say what again?
I dare you. I'm double dare you, motherfucker. You know what they call quarter pounder with cheese in France?
But did you never have that as a kid? Just like a game or something that you played so many times that you could just like recite it from memory?
No.
Never.
Not
Okay.
recite it. I probably played stuff a bunch, but never something I could recite from memory.
But are you the kind of person who remembers song lyrics easily?
No, not at all.
Okay,
I actually cannot remember song lyrics without looking at the sheet.
Right.
And even then, it's like, it'll last like a day. in my
Yeah,
head.
because it's really interesting. There's like, there's two types of people where there's ones who are like, you can listen to a song once and you just like miraculously just remember how the lyrics go. And then there are people who are just like, I could listen to this song 50 times and it's like, I'll recognize the lyrics if someone tells me. But I can't recite it myself.
Okay, so I had this realization the other day, because I've obviously given Connor a lot of shit for like hearing the beeps and the boops.
Yeah.
And then I just had this realization that I think I listen to music like beeps and boops as well, right? Because like lyrics mean nothing to me. Like it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird, right? Where I listen to a song and if lyrics aren't there, right, I feel like something's missing because I do think lyrics is a part of the song. But to me, lyrics are almost like another instrument to me. It's so weird. It's so weird where like I don't listen to what they're saying, and even if you can take a song that I love and you lay the lyrics out in front of me, and I'm just like, I've never heard this song in my life. Like, what is this song?
Well, I would argue that the best artists and the best singers and the best bands, I guess, can, as you said, use their voice as an instrument. But then if you want to read into the lyrics are also profound. Where unfortunately, very few artists can do that, right? Where it's either like, you either concentrate fully on the lyrics to be like, here's a deep poetic meaning behind it.
Am I understanding this correctly? Are you saying the voice is a part of the song? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
No shit. It is.
It's like another, but there are a lot of artists who don't see it that way, and they just like, it's like, it also depends on how the songs mix. But like some artists you hear, and it's just like, oh, I wish I could hear the instruments because it's just being drowned out by the singing.
No, but
I go on.
but like, have you ever like properly listened to the lyrics of a song and it's like changed the way you think about a song because you properly actually read into it?
Like the new Weekend album's really good, but like if you just actually listen to what he's saying, it's depressing as fuck.
Oh yeah.
So that
And
rarely
you're
ever
like, you're like vibing. You're like, dude, this song is so good. And he's like, I'm fucking depressed and shit is going wrong. And it's like, yeah, fuck, this is so good. Yeah. Like,
Wait, what did you say?
and then you like listen to it, and it's like, wait, hold on, you did what?
Yeah, I can't even get to that moment because it's really weird, but like sometimes if there's like a disconnect between how the song makes me feel versus what the lyrics are saying, I always go towards what the song makes me feel. And
Same.
And it's so weird because I don't know how much of this is bullshit.
Welcome
right?
to the beeps and boops.
That's it. I hear the beeps and the boops. The beeps and the boops make me feel something, and that's what I feel towards the song that I hardly ever listen to lyrics at all because it never changes how I feel towards the song. It's so weird.
You guys are literally that type of people who would make a fucking BuzzFeed article being like top 10 songs that have a dark meaning.
Engineers.
And being like, did you know?
I don't know. I hear the music. It comes in, and it just comes in like a I don't know, like a fucking graph. in my head. It comes
No,
out.
the thing is, I
like,
get that. I totally get that.
But I feel it. Like I do have emotions towards it.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't give a shit what he's talking about.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, I'm just intaking the noise.
Yeah.
And the noise either makes me feel something or it doesn't.
Yeah, which is why I think for a lot of songs where there is like a stark contrast between how the song makes you feel versus how the lyrics make you feel is what is like a big whiplash for people like you guys, right? Like where it's like, oh, what the fuck?
But live, it's
I
different.
don't know how to
Live,
feel.
I want to preface live, it is different. There definitely is a lot more to it when it's
Yeah,
live. and stuff.
of
But
course.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a recorded album.
Yeah, of
Yeah, I
course.
feel like that's why I find it so easy to, listen to a lot of Japanese music or a lot of like
same.
music in a language that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because they're probably, I have no idea what the lyrics they are spitting most of the time. But, part of me is like, I feel the emotion
But
in
this
their
goes
voice.
hard.
Yeah.
I feel the emotion that they're singing
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, yeah,
I kind
definitely.
of get it. Even though I probably don't get it. I feel like I get it,
I can't tell you like I'd say 90% of anime openings, the lyrics are depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
but like just weaves at a kind of like, man, this is a fucking jam. Goddamn, son. Which is fine. It's cool. I that's what I find really interesting though about people who can do that, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's the reason why I feel that in and of itself, like that discovery of like when people find out this really like bright and like colorful and like very positive sounding song actually has a really fucking dark meaning. And then, and it's that realization of like, oh shit, I just got played. Yeah. Because I wasn't listening to the lyrics, right? Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, because we like had this idea to do a music 3x3 for like ages, and I've like low-key actually been shitting myself.
Why?
Because like one of the mediums I find hardest to fucking explain is music. Because I literally are just like, I mean, this song,
This sounds good.
This song made me feel things, and I just really like it. And people are like, oh, did you know the meaning of that song? I'm like, I have no idea the meaning of that song.
There's so
But it
many
made me
I don't.
feel things.
Yeah.
It made me feel things.
I get that.
Welcome to the beeps and the boops, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
thought you were on my team, man. I feel betrayed.
Welcome to the Beeps and Boops.
I feel-
I'm glad to be here, Connor.
I
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
absolutely betrayed. God damn it.
The music episode would just be Joey talking for 2 hours.
Yeah, right?
And then me and Grant going, I like this one.
Yeah,
actually."
that's why I almost don't want to do it. Because I think I'd rather just make a
You
video
gotta
on my
carry,
own.
you gotta
Yeah.
carry the episode.
exactly.
Which might be the shortest Trash Taste episode of all time.
Yeah, probably.
Like 40 minutes in, we're like, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining. Trash
Well,
Taste.
do you have an example of like a song where the lyrics, where you found more like reading into the lyrics and the deeper meaning of that song, as opposed to just listening to the initial beats, the beeps and the boops, the beeps and the boops.
I mean, I'll go into
Pink Floyd The Wall. Is he gonna
Well,
say?
yes,
Yeah.
that too. But also, like, I think there's like a lot of like artists that again, it's like it's that brilliance of using the lead singer as just like an instrument, where it's like if you're not listening to the lyrics or anything like that, it still sounds great and it's still like sticky in your head. But then one day you're like, I've listened to this song like 3 or 4 times, but I've never actually read the lyrics. Let me read into the lyrics. And then you read into it, and, a lot of it's very, like, poetic, and, it completely changes the way you view that song. Like, fucking, like, great example. Like, Turning Japanese. You know that song?
Yeah.
No.
Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning. You don't know that
Yeah.
song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
That song's about masturbation.
Oh.
Yeah. But no one knows it because no one fucking reads into the lyrics. They just hear the da 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 da, and I was like, oh yeah, I love that song. That's a
Is
jam.
that what Turning Japanese is about?
Yeah, it's about masturbation.
I've never heard of this song.
Or like how Pumped Up Kicks is about school shootings, right?
I know that one. I know
Yeah, right?
that
Like
one.
when people first discovered that, they were like, "Oh my god, I've been fucking debated," right?
But it's catchy as
Yeah,
shit.
But it's
that's it.
catchy as fuck. It's a
Damn,
great,
does it
it's a
go
jam of a
hardcore?
song, right? It's like I don't know. I find that to be like, as someone who also writes music, that is so much fucking harder than it looks.
Yeah. I know. I can imagine, and I
Yeah.
feel bad that I don't, or I have the inability to appreciate it because, like,
But I feel that's fine because like I feel with those kinds of songs, they're taking into account how it sounds first.
Yeah.
And then they think about the meaning afterwards, right?
Yeah, I think the only exception is with like rap music, where it is just like basically just lyrical poems to a beat, right?
Right.
So that's where I actually have more of an understanding
true.
or like an image in my head of, oh man, these lyrics go fucking hard. But
Right.
I do listen to the lyrics when
Yeah.
it's rap. I try to at least.
Right,
It's
Yeah,
hard though.
but like most of the times, I actually see the lyric sheets, and it almost like it almost like transforms it to a point where I don't even recognize the song anymore. It's always like separate from the song itself. It's so weird. If someone can explain this to me, like I'm like super curious because I think I'm incapable of like getting the meaning of lyrics as I'm listening to the song at the same time.
Do you reckon there's anything to do with the fact that I'm the only musical trained one out of the three of us?
Maybe, probably. You probably appreciate it more.
Yeah, maybe.
To me, it's all noise.
Right.
I like it,
Yeah.
but it's noise.
I mean, I can play musical instruments, but I've never been like professionally trained.
Right.
You know.
I think that's just what it is, right? Like, I feel it's just because you've been trained to listen to music in a different way that you can just perceive these smaller points that other people would just perceive as just the beeps and the boops, right?
I mean, to me, like
It's like people who, you know, go to a gallery and look at art. Right.
Yeah.
It's like you've clearly just been like, a lot of them have just been trained to look at this thing in a completely different way that you otherwise would have a very hard time grasping, right? Like, you know, you go to an art gallery with an art critic and they'd be like, yes, I love the flow and the texture and the feelings that I get from it. It's making me feel this way. And the average person looking at it be like, oh yeah, I like the color red as well. You know, like it's just, I think it's just based on how you're trained.
Yeah,
Right.
like to me, like, you know, I can play musical instruments and stuff like that, but I've never like, I've never thought I've never like studied music theory or anything like that. So like when I like wrote songs before, it was more like C major sound nice or something like that. I don't like you know chords sound nice. You know, that was just like my process. You know,
D come after C.
Musically trained.
Yeah, musically trained.
God damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, at this rate, I don't know if we'll ever actually end up doing a music 3x3.
I'm down. I just got to think of 9 albums I like. Right now, I can.
Are
only
we
think
doing
of
albums or artists? That's the question.
I think we should do artists.
artists. Okay,
Yeah,
Because like
4, 5.
Yeah.
I think of.
Four or
That
five
I
artists?
feel like I could strongly say I've listened to
Okay.
everything. I
Okay.
like everything. A lot of others, I'm like, I like this one album. You know, like Arctic Monkeys, I like a lot, but it's like not every album. You know,
Right.
And I get it. You want to be experimental, do your thing, but I don't know how I can sit there and be like, this is one of my favorite artists. By the way, this one album shit. I don't like it.
Well, no, I think that's a valid.
I
argument.
think. I mean, like
All right, maybe,
A lot of my favorite artists have a shit album or two.
Like, I don't know if I'm an anomaly in this as well, but I don't normally listen to albums as a whole.
Right.
You know,
You just
No,
listen to
that's very
individual
normal.
songs.
I
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
normal.
Yeah, that's
like
very normal.
I'm like shitting myself finding like think of 9 albums because I'm like, how many like full albums have I fucking listened to?
I mean,
It's
it's
not-
just,
we'll do it eventually.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
it eventually.
I got to figure out how to like talk about music first.
Yeah, you guys deal with that, and then when you guys are ready, come back, and then we can do it.
And I'm just like, I feel like he was trying to say something with this song. I could feel it. I don't know what it was exactly,
he
but I
said-
feel
he
like
said
it was,
it-
I
he-
like these
In
words.
this song, he said he felt it coming many times, and I believe he did feel it coming.
Oh, I was definitely coming as well. Oh my god.
But anyway, that's been this week's Trash Taste.
Oh my
all right,
god, look at
Jerry?
these patrons though.
oh,
Do they listen to lyrics? I don't know.
But they listen to us on Spotify, right, Jerry?
Oh, they definitely do listen to us on
Yes.
Spotify, and they also support us on Patreon.
Oh.
And you can do the same as well by
Yes.
going over to our Patreon, patreon.com/trashtaste.
they-
Also, what's that?
They listen to Trash Taste, which is all lyrics.
It's all-
it's
it's
all
nothing
lyrics,
but-
nothing but
Dude,
lyrics.
I use the
Everyone
instrument of my
knows
voice.
Trash Taste bars. Nothing but bars for 2.5 hours. But yeah, if you like to support the show, go over to our Patreon. Also follow us on Twitter. Send us your memes on the subreddit. And if you hate our face, listen to us on Spotify. But yeah, music 3x3 coming eventually when
Eventually.
these boys are ready.
when I'm ready to talk about music.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Even though you're bad for me, I know you're the one that I'm thinking. Everybody shut up. Everyone listen up. If you can't write in the proper way, if you don't know how to conjugate, maybe you flunked that class, and maybe now you find that people mock you online. Okay, now here's the deal. I'll try to educate you. Gonna familiarize you with the nomenclature. You learn the definitions of nouns and prepositions. Literacy's your mission, and that's why I think it's a good time to learn some grammar. That's grammar. Work on that grammar. You should know it. It's less or it's fewer. Like people who were never raised in a sewer. I hate these word crimes. Like I could care less. I bet you care. At least a little bit of moron. Hey, you better slow down and use the right pronoun. Show the world you're no clown. Say you got an IT, followed by apostrophe. Yes, now what does that mean? You would not use this in this case as a possessive. It's a contraction. What's a contraction? Well, it's the shortening of a word or group of words by omission of a single letter. Okay, now here's some notes. Syntax, you're always dangling. No X in espresso. Your participles dangling. But I don't want your drama. If you really want, leave out that Oxford comma. Just keep in mind that these are you. Our words, not letters. Get it together. Spell checker. You should never write words using numbers unless you're 7 or your name is Prince. I hate these word crimes. You really need a you dumb mouth breather. You should hire some kind of linguist to help you distinguish what is proper English. One thing I ask of you, time to learn your homophones is past due. Learn to diagram a sentence too. Always say to whom, don't ever say to who. And listen up when I tell you this. I hope you never use quotation marks for emphasis. You finished second grade, I hope you can tell if you're doing good or doing well. Better figure out the difference. Irony is not coincidence. And I thought that you'd gotten it through your skull. But what's figurative and what's literal? Oh, but just now, you said you literally couldn't get out of bed. That really makes me want to literally smack a crowbar upside your stupid head. Email. It's quite apparent. Your incoherence. Saw your blog post. It's really fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lombo number 5. One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Feel buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talking to you. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bad, you my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything high, it's all good. Let me jump up and sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita, all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Jump up and down, and move it all around. Stick your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this thing you're doing it, a little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. In my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. All too hard and love with a girl like you. You can't run and you can't hide. You and me gonna touch the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Ladies and gentlemen.
I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. 'Cause every time that she gets closer, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. Baby, I should stop and start confessing. Yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked. She really doesn't like to wait. Not really into hesitation. Pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. Oh, maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Last time I didn't, we took it way too far. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. And we stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright. 'Cause if we lost our minds and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. I know we would be alright if you were by my side. We stumbled in the dark. I know we'd be alright. We would be alright. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Is not afraid.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's the time of your life. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. I heard you crying loud all the way across town. You've been searching for that someone that is beating the crowd. As you sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Well, don't get lonely now. I'll try to want it all. I'm just ready for the moment. Sleeves in my back, you're so dark. Sometimes you've been thinking about ditching me. Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mind, yo, America. When you're time to set the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. And your thoughts have taken their toll when your mind breaks the spirit of your soul. I went to a shrink, walks alone in my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore, they said my life's a bore. So I quit my wedding 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Lay down your arms, touch my mind, play tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm taking up your arms, just paranoid. The sky, you and I.
fire in spurts. Call a gremlin and the DJ crew. It can fire in spurts. Make ranking on a free fireman. It can fire in spurts. Shoot my gun, you know you and it can fire in spurts. And I'm rap about that. Look, here we go. Can't shoot your coconut gun. Can't shoot your coconut gun. Can't shoot your coconut gun. Gun, gonna shoot it to the gun, gonna shoot it to the gun, gonna shoot it to the and we in the trap. All we need just first. Nobody needs 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 just first. Hey, hey, hey. Stop. Wait a minute. Feel my gun. Coconuts in it. Take a sip. Side. A shot. Duck it up. Get the gun. Shoot two. Walnuts. Peanuts. Pineapple smells. If we shoot up, we gonna shoot down with this song as a funny face. It can fire in spurts. Call a gremlin and the DJ crew. It can fire in spurts. Make ranking on a free fireman. It can fire in spurts. Shoot my gun, you know you and it can fire in spurts. And I rap about that. Look, here we go. Can't shoot your coconut gun. Can't shoot your coconut gun. Can't shoot your coconut gun. Gun, gonna shoot it to the gun, gonna shoot it to the gun, gonna shoot it to the and we in the trap. Nobody needs just spurts. 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 Hey, 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 huh. Before we eat, let me have a blue sun. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. I say coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Come on, dance, spurt it. If you play, then fire it. If you red, then shoot it. No rap about it. Show me. Come on, dance, spurt it. If you play, then fire it. But if Saturday night and we in the trap, nobody needs just spurt. 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 Hey, 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 huh. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. I say coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Come on, coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. I say coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you. Coconut, fuck you.
Can afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can get you there. I guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more than sorry. But the way you play your game ain't fair. I picture the fool fall in love with you. Well, ooh, I've got some news for you. Yeah, I only want to tell your little boyfriend. I see you down now with the girl I love, and I like what you do. I put the change in my pocket, it wasn't enough for you, and I really being serious right now. I see you coming down with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck you. Say the power was working, still be working. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. Now, baby, why you be so fast? So fast. I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. Yeah, she did. And I was like, why? Change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her to see you turning round down with the girl I love. And I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her to say the fire was working. I still be working. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. See you turning round down with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Say the power was working, I still be working. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you.